Hi guys, I am going to class and I haven't vlogged in quite a long time, so I'm taking you to class. Hopefully it's not as intense as other classes are. I'm just going to see if I can be able to vlog, but I'm just going to class. So this is my feet. So yeah, this is my feet, so let's go. I think also there are a lot of things that I'd wish to talk about, but I still haven't really found the time to actually do that. So yeah, let's go to class. negotiation, then she will pay us according to that. So now the question was like, did she pay us according to that test?
No, I don't think she did.
I don't think she did.
I don't think she did.
I don't think they, because now we actually had more stronger people in our group, and the other group had lesser stronger people. So we now came across as, you know, very strong against them, or like sort of like bullying them into certain things. Like, and it was so unfair.
On the other team we had like Malek and Youssef, and they were speaking a lot, but like on my team every member, except maybe Honore was the one who was talking less, I guess. But every member of the team, like me, I was with Ahmed, with Arizu, Kasra, and Fernando, and we were like so speaking like so. Even though it wasn't our points, we were like arguing for our team.
Exactly. So in their team,
and in their team, there were just 2 against 4, 4 to 5, and I was like,
oh man, that was not fair. And that's why I was like, I thought of it when I was at the dome. I was like, but I don't think the lecture actually did justice in terms of grouping these people, because you need to also look at the personalities as well. How are they going to be able to speak? If you see them in class not being as active as others, then you need to like, okay, you have this type of a personality, then pair that person with someone who's maybe timid, doesn't speak a lot, so that you find balance. But if
my class was like, you are going there, and
you are going,
and I was like, but you are sorting us like
randomly, and it backfired in terms of the negotiations, because the most of the Japanese students were really not vocal. They kind of, I don't know if timid is the correct word to use, but they were not as vocal as, because the only person that was vocal there, it was Shiva, and I forgot the other lady as well. She was kind of what was her name? I forgot her name. Yeah. And then that's the only person, those were the 2 people that were like vocal, and the rest were quiet. And even the lecturer was like, you guys, you seemed like you were shocked of this entire negotiation.
Like the previous team, like the membership was like, the members of the team weren't like aware of what their teammates were saying.
Yes. Yeah. And there was a question that Jaleel posed on the other team, and she was like, and then she had to ask again, and then she was like, and then Shiva went through her things and then gave the answer, and then she was like, you have to,
girl, control your face.
But do you have to show those things?
The told us that like they didn't look professional, because they were like,
they were set. Some of them were seated like this. Some of them were like, when you were seated.
It's like I mean, they take it too far in their mind for the.
Adios is Spanish. Sayonara means like adios. It's goodbye forever.
Hi guys, can we go to the shops? I just need a Coke, need cold drink, need a Coke, and just gonna take a walk, Nyana, go there. So let's Tamaya. Let's Tamaya. Yo, athi mohlala phesheya ukhuluma kakhulu. There are a lot of things I wanna say, but because it's a phesheya kaloku ndisoshabeni, I cannot. Not that I cannot per se, but I just have a lot of things happening, overwhelmed with content, Gesana. You know, when you have so much content, you don't even know how you're supposed to actually do it. And because I was thinking that I want to do a sit down where I share my experiences, you know, the normal cultural shock vibes, and just my experience so far, because I've been here for like a month and you know, a couple of weeks. So yeah, I don't know where my tripod is because dear God, my hand is so painful. I was trying to look for the tripod, couldn't find it. I was like, let me get going, because that's not gonna stop me. That's not gonna stop me. You know what I mean? So ngisasenjalo ke bawethu angashintshi yabo, just that ngize nenye. So let's go to get the Coke. It's Friday today. Probably indoor vibes, you know. Oh, my hand. Oh, basinceda belunga my tripod, because what do you mean? What do you mean? This thing is so painful. Ever? But it's quite cold. It's this or that, because the weather constantly changes. So the weather constantly changes. In a blink of a second, it can snow. In a blink of a second, it can just start to rain, right? So, but so far so good. I'm not gonna take anything away from it, even though I want to do like a review and my experience so far. You know, I just don't know how I should do it, but let's just continue with my walk to the shop, because yeah, kunabantu la ndleleni, you know, oronje social anxiety will be scared of me, Kesana, because I'm going to talk with my phone. Like, ningena aphi nina, bandibulala nefone yam, ndithetha nefone yam, where do you enter? But yeah, I'm almost at the shop. So it's actually closer. It's like 5 minutes. Okay. It's like 5 minutes walk to the shop. Gabandanyana, it's a bit windy. You know, it's giving Cape Town vibes, right? It's giving Cape Town vibes, you know. But yeah, let's get to the shop. see the dangerous thing of going to the shop for an item. You end up buying the entire shop. So I was just there for Coke. But now I got the entire shop. Tell me, what am I going to do with my chocolate hangak? You know, in the weekend, you just want to be inside and in the blankets, watching something on Netflix, relax. So we're going back to the rest, to the dome, and hambani nami siye eresi siyabonga. So I had a parcel. I ordered a hair relaxer, I think 4 weeks ago, and the relaxer just came in yesterday. I was so lazy to go out, so I was like, I'm gonna just take it when I'm going out for something and then coming back. Relaxing. I don't know what am I going to use this relaxer for, but we will see. So we are back.